Hi knitters, welcome to PJ Knits. This is episode 56 and this is my knitting podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today's going to be a quick one, hopefully. It is Friday, April 2nd and before the holiday weekend, and in central Illinois it's gorgeous. The sun is shining. It is 46 degrees and we're going to be like in the 70s in a couple of days. So who could have a better spring? Anyway, thanks for coming. I'm hoping you are all doing well. So first up, I wanted to jump on and announce the winners for the first season of the Top This 2021 KAL that we are having on PJ Knits via YouTube, Ravelry, and Instagram. And this KAL started December 26th and just finished up at the end of March, and we were doing winter sweaters. And what we're doing in the group is we are creating a winter wardrobe of sweaters, have been, and going forward in 2021 we're going to be continuing doing knitting sweaters for our wardrobes, for family members' wardrobes, husbands, daughters, friends' wardrobes, and I'm hoping that you will continue to join me on this quest to build a sweater wardrobe for 2021. The hashtag on Instagram is hashtag TopThis2021KAL. So let's get right to the winners for the first season. The first one is going to receive the prize from, these were donated from our friend Brenda, and there is a spring project bag that will be coming your way along with this mini set that Brenda purchased from Molly Klein Design. Sweet Tea Yarns. It is Speckled Eggs mini skein set. And this will be the prize along with the project bag. Is the first one that is going to be sent. And this goes to Allison, who created a lovely sweater for her daughter from Tin Can Knits. So you can check that post out on the Ravelry group. Allison, I will get in contact with you via Ravelry to find out if you want me to mail this to you in Malaysia or if you would like me to hold on to it till you come to the States. Allison is creating a wardrobe for her daughter who will be joining us in the States, and so she's going to need some sweaters, right, Allison, for the next year or for the winter season. So thanks so much, Allison, for posting your fantastic sweater. The second prize that was chosen via random number, and when this one came up via random number, I could not believe, because it's a perfect yarn for this person. This is Linen Quill by Pearl Soho. It is a wool, alpaca, and linen, and several of us have used this, and the colorway is Pink Pop. And there are 3 skeins of this coming the way to Bindu, who knit a party top in a beautiful red, and that one is also posted on Ravelry, so you can check that out. So congratulations, ladies, on those wins for the first season, winter, of our Top This 2021 KAL. Now, the next one that is going on, the KAL, the next season that we're going to be looking at is transitional sweaters. And transitional sweaters, for central Illinois can, for us can go all the way into May. And then we bring them back out in the fall. So we're going to start doing transitional sweaters. It will go through May 1st will be the last posting, and then we'll have a prize drawing for those who finish sweaters and post them in the Ravelry group and on Instagram. If you want to put them there as well, or only on one or the other, I will add all of those posts in of finished sweaters on May 1st, and we'll have another drawing for a nice prize. For me, I have 2 that I am working on for my transitional sweaters, and I have been working on them for some time. And the first one I have talked about before, and this is Hohi's Super Simple Summer Sweater. And I am coming along on it. I am on my first sleeve right now, and I am using the yarn that she actually created the sweater out of, and here is mine. So I'm working on my arm. I did a couple modifications. I made it just a little bit longer for the last rib because I like to have a longer body on mine. And I've talked about this before, but here you go. And I am using Mungo, the yarn that it was originally designed in. And so that one is going to be great for, and hopefully into early summer I'll be able to wear it. So I'm looking forward to that. And then my second transitional sweater that I am working on is the V-Back Tee by Jamie Hoffman. And I am making modifications to this one. I am using 3 Irish Girls. And the modifications that I have made on mine is I've made a 3/4 sleeve, and that's, and then a little bit larger rib on the sleeves. So I'm on my second sleeve. I knit it, and then I think I knew all along that I wanted to make this longer, but I went with a smaller length, a shorter length, and then once I've been trying it on, I've decided that I'm going to rip my hem back out and then lengthen that a little bit longer. And the other thing was on the pattern, she has you do it's a relatively small hem, and I don't like the way that this is rolling up. So I'm going to lengthen it, and then I'm going to add a longer rib on it. But this is the V-Back Tee, and this will be perfect. And I did not do any helical knitting on the yarn. And so as you did the short rows, you can kind of see how it's done changes, which I'm okay with that. I'm kind of liking the way they did it, because you can see they did different colors of yarn each time on the pattern. And then I decided to do that and just use my yarn all in one skein, so you can wear it either way. And I just want it a little bit longer on me because that's what I prefer. So those are the 2 transitional sweaters that I am working on right now for our KAL. And then I will work on those through May, and hopefully it'll just be a couple of weeks and I'll have those done. So I'm looking forward to having those done fairly soon and still being able to wear. Like I said, in Central Illinois, it's not unusual for even Memorial Day for it to be chilly and rainy and cold. So I'll still be able to wear those because I am a cold-blooded person anyway. So those are the couple of transitional sweaters that I have that I'm working on right now. And I talked about this in the last podcast, but I'm still looking at maybe one other, but we'll see. And so I'm just going to run those here by for you real quick. I had Sea Salt is one that I wouldn't mind knitting again. And this one would be a very good transitional sweater for now and then again into the fall. And I just happen to have the same colorway of yarn. So I'm undecided if once I finish those 2 sweaters, if I want to start another one or not. So this is just in my brain. The other one was Calyx, and I would love to do this out of the yarn that it was designed out of, but I don't have the yarn, and that I would have to buy yarn, and so I'm still on the fence about that. And then the third one, which I am vacillating about for a transitional sweater now or fall, also because I like this short sleeve version, which is Yume by Isabel Kramer, in a short sleeve or even elbow sleeve length. So I'm kind of on the fence about these 3 patterns, about maybe doing transitional or maybe this being one for summer. So just a few patterns to kind of throw out there at you, just in case you're looking for something for your next sweater. Please post in the group when you finish your sweaters or in Instagram, and use the, again, hashtag #TopThis2021KAL. We'd love to see what you're knitting on, or just tell us about your ideas for transitional sweaters and yarns. We're always open to having, some new ideas, fresh ideas brought to us. The next thing I want to talk about is the hashtag mistletoes, or the mistletoes thread in Ravelry. This is an ongoing sock knitting KAL that we are doing, and I have chosen for the first quarter, there was a prize for socks that were listed in the first quarter for 2021 of the Mistletoes group, and they will be receiving this sock sack that I purchased from Molly Klein. She does some great bags. And so this is the perfect size for a little sock. You want to put in your tote bag or in your purse for heading off to ball games or any of the other things, outdoor activities this summer. And this was drawn by random number as well. And this goes to my friend Debbie. So Debbie, when we see you again, you'll be getting a little peanut sock back. And because I love peanuts too. So in keeping with mistletoes, I had a mail call. I want to show you some real quick mail call at the end of this video here. And I've got from Desert Vista Dye Works, I ordered this at the inauguration time, and the inspiration photo from Desert Vista Dye Works were all the first ladies that were in the multiple of beautiful colors and range. And I bought one of her yarns. This is called Rainbows Run the World. I ordered it, and I cannot wait to cast on that sock. So this will be showing up in my mistletoes finished objects at some point in time. Isn't this super cool? I love this. This is going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to cast that one on as well. And then the final thing that I wanted to show you on mail call was that I ordered some things from Lost City Knits. Denise, who is a friend of mine from camp and dyes yarn. I recently saw a book that she was doing a spring sweater out of, and so I had to purchase this. And this is number 40. It is Lopi, and I would say that most of these sweaters are really for fall and winter. So I will be bringing this book back out. But the one sweater that Denise is knitting right now for spring, which is perfect, and in these, the yarn that this is called Bromure, I believe. And so Denise is knitting this out of some greens and teals, and I can't wait to see this. I do believe, but I love these colors. I think this would be perfect for spring as well. But Denise carries this book in her shop, Lost City Knits, and it has some really cool Lopi sweaters in it. Sorry. And like I said, a lot of these will be great for fall, and I will be talking about these again in the fall, because I want to do a Lopi sweater for myself. This would be cool I can see this. Debbie, I could see you knitting this and wearing it, because she could wear that really well. And here's another one. I just love these. So there's some great Lopi sweaters in here. There's for men, there's for women. I love this. This would be great for fall again. Another transitional sweater. So this is, again, number 40, Lopi. And I purchased it from Lost City Knits. She also, the yarns that are used in that are Einband. That's one that she's knitting out, which is a very fine yarn, and she sent a couple of samples along. And then Denise at Lost City Knits also carries Let Lopi, which a lot of the sweaters in there have this featured as well. And then Denise dyes yarn, and I love her yarn, and I ordered 2 from her. This is Foothills Fingering. It is 100% merino, and I ordered it in Granny Smith. And I do believe this yarn is being discontinued. And this is one of my most favorite yarns from her. It is soft and scrumptious. This particular yarn, the Granny Smith, is going to be the center square on a hat shawl for this summer when we do Summer of Shawls. And so I've got some teals and some, blues and some things to go with it. So this is going to be a center square. It's going to be kind of bright. And because one needs a bag when one's knitting on Lost City Knits, I believe, I also purchased a tote bag, Lost City Knits, to house my lap shawl when I start it this summer. So that's some things that are on my agenda for the future. And check Lost City Knits out online and also on YouTube. Denise does some videos as well. So that's all I have to talk to you about today. It was a quick trip here. I wanted to make sure that I got on and announce the winners and could get that moving and let you know about our continuation of the KAL. So I hope that you all have a great Easter. I will see you in a couple of weeks. We'll have a lot more to talk about. Stay well, stay safe, and I got my vaccination, so I'm done. In a couple of weeks, I'll be able to travel to see my grandkids, and I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you are all doing okay. Thanks so much for joining us. Please comment below, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram under PJ Knits. I'm Penny J in Ravelry. The Ravelry group is PJ Knits. I also have a blog, www.pjknits.blogspot.com, where I also talk about knitting. So until the next time, right here in Central Illinois, we will see you. Knit on with confidence and hope. Bye.